Dear brothers and sisters, last time I've spoke about what makes us stuck in terms of physical health and longevity, that we destroy ourselves physically. Today I want to say about what is preventing us from spiritual development and even intellectual development. Something that makes us stupid, makes us unable to communicate with others, that makes us arrogant, okay? And if we find the faith, it can make us go astray into heresy. Or even if we don't go to heresy, we are still stuck and we cannot improve. This is also very common, that we Christians, we are struggling and we don't have love towards others, and we don't have much improvement in faith. We don't bring fruits of faith. And all of that happens for a number of reasons. But one very common problem that we have is our vainglory. And this is a passion that we don't notice. Like many passions are very obvious. Okay, we just go into sins, and this is very obvious. But some passions, they are sneaky, and they are like snakes who are hiding in the grass. Okay, but most people will say, well, I'm not vainglorious. I don't have that problem. Okay, I know people who are vainglorious, but it's not me. No, I am fine. But if we think about it, all of us are very self-glorious. Okay, just to consider some examples. Okay, if somebody is saying about your achievement or say your titles in front of others, and you feel good, you feel nice. Okay, you feel warm. If somebody is asking about your experience or about your education, or you meeting some important people, of course you will tell them this and that, and you'll be blooming, because this is saying something about you, that you are also important, that you also special, different from others. Okay, this is all vainglory. Okay, and even if we sometimes we flatter others, oh, you're so smart, oh, you're so something. This means that we love to be flattered ourselves. Okay, and the Psalm of David says that whoever a flatterer is like a murderer. Okay, it all comes from the Satan. Okay, you deceive others. You use nice honey words to deceive, to blind someone, to buy him, to manipulate him. And all of this is similar to killing people. Okay, it's not much different. So all of us are vainglorious, and from childhood, okay, we are educated that you need to be you need to achieve, you need to be better than others, you need to be special, and our parents tell us you're so special, you're so smart, and even Freud and modern psychology will tell you that you have to have great self-esteem, self-confidence, otherwise you'll be thrown away from this life. So you have to go, and you're the best, you're the smartest. Just go out and do it. Okay. This is anti-Christian, and this really makes us blind. Okay. Let's just read the Revelation. Okay, the Revelation chapter 3, verse 17. Because thou sayest, I am rich, and increased with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable, and poor and blind and naked. This is spoken about the church. And God tells, the angel of the Lord tells that you think that you're fine and you are very confident and you have something, but really you're nothing. Okay, you're miserable and blind and naked. So, okay, this also happens with the churches very often, that they think, oh yes, hallelujah, we know everything and we're great and shining and stuff like that. But in reality, there is no spirit there. And the message to just regular people is that when we achieve this state, okay, every one of us, we have this feeling, well, I want to be in possession of the knowledge. I want to be stable and fixed, that I can answer different questions that people ask me, that they know that I'm important, that I have the status, and I have enough resources and everything for many years ahead. Okay, and then this is how I want to be. Okay, and the Lord will say, okay, well, you've reached this state, but this is nothing. This is actually you're miserable and you're blind and naked. So for us, there are many examples. Okay, there are many examples. We see this in daily life. This problem has two aspects. Okay, there is the secular aspect that people we're now not talking about faith, but people get fixed in some framework, okay, some mindset. We can see sometimes with older people very evident that they have their worldview and okay, they cannot adjust to the reality that we have now. Okay, this kind of mindset, or say nationalism. You know, that narrow-minded nationalism. When we hear that someone is saying, well, our small little nation, but it's the most ancient nation. It's all the civilization came out of there. The writing system, everything actually came from there. And actually, you know, that superstar and that hero and that champion, you know what they are? They are this nation. Okay, when we hear things like this, it's we laugh. Okay, inside. Okay, we know that it's funny because the person is blinded. I mean, it's not funny. It's we laugh at it because it's okay. We have this understanding how far this person is from reality. Okay, in the same way, we are blinded in many ways. Okay, in many ways, and this is why people cannot understand many things. Even with the health that I've talked, people don't get it, and they still have problems. Or people don't understand okay, many things, how this world runs. Okay, many things that they hear, they become very easily manipulated because they are given what they hear. Okay, and they are manipulated. They don't get it because they don't have this humbleness in their heart. But in this secular aspect, we can see the Western civilization, the ancient Greek philosophy, okay, found this path of humbleness from Socrates, who said that I don't know anything. I just want to know. Okay, I'm nothing myself and I don't know anything, and now I just want to discover, to find out. This mindset of a child. And also the Lord said, if you don't become like children, you will not enter into the kingdom of heaven, in Matthew 18:3. So the science developed from that perspective, and the science did not develop anywhere else. Even in China, which is so great civilization, no, it did not develop. Only some technologies, but not the science as we know it. Because the science has this initial idea that we don't know the mysteries out there. We don't make any any dogmas about what the world is. Okay, we just go and discover it. And if we discover that our previous theories were false or fake, we just abandon it, okay, or adjust it. Okay, so this is why the science developed so much. And in terms of spiritual life, well, also coming back to the secular setting, okay, when a person is given a little bit of power, you have some little bit, he is elevated, you see he's changed. Now he is better than others, now he has control of something. He can do this, he can do that, he can, okay, people change. And this is also, and we change, okay, if we are given power tomorrow, we'll change a lot. So this, because of this vainglory, and this is why the Lord doesn't give us many things, and doesn't give us even understanding of things, because we don't have that humbleness. We will attribute it to our own intellect and other things. What is your IQ? What is your this? What is your that? And people like to write their names. Oh, this is my name. It appears here. It appears there. On my resume, I have this achievement. I present myself like this. I have big smile like this. And all of this is vainglory. All of this is vainglory. Okay. The Lord departs from people who have this vainglory. He doesn't give them blessing. And we just focus on taking the cross and following Him, and not what we are, what we have, what we know, what relationships we have, okay, with some influential people. This is all garbage. This is all nonsense for us. There is a saying by Saint Theophan the Recluse. He said, so many people, you are obvious garbage, but you keep saying to yourself that I'm different from all other people. Okay, this phenomenon, he noticed in the society, so many people, their character, okay, their way of life, their mindset, it's it's really ugly, but they think that they are super special, super important. Okay, and if you criticize them, that then they have a great scandal that you've wounded their personality and stuff like that. Okay, so this is a big problem, and sometimes we see people, just the person is very proud. Okay, he is very proud. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He has no weight in society. He has no knowledge, but he just have that proudness. And, okay, this is a problem that is like a virus that is infecting everybody. And now we come to see what's in the church, because we bring this virus inside the church. Okay, and this is why we don't have love among each other. This is why we don't progress in faith. And come and confess the same sins all over again. Okay, and very often we stop coming to church. We don't want to go to church anymore. Okay, this all comes. Okay, it's very often related to vainglory. And Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul in the 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9, he says, "And the Lord said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather boast in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me." So the key here, we see from Apostle Paul that the more weak you are, the more you recognize your wretchedness, your weakness, your limitations, the more the power of God is able to act through you, to be manifest through what you do, through what you say. Okay? Then you begin breathing spiritually, because you're no longer focused on I am something, I know something, I mean something. Okay, so this is very important. We had this problem. Another example, we had it in the Philippines. Okay, one of our missionaries, he declared that he is a bishop. Okay, and I've talked to him many times and asked him that this hurts the church because he pulled away many faithful. It was a great scandal, temptation for many people. I told him, why you do this? I mean, we want to have this common project. We want to bring more people to faith. He was listening, but he could not hear me, because for him this my status, my glory, I am bishop, I am this. You're fake bishop, you're nothing. You're just bones and meat. Okay, what are you? All of us, we're all just bones and meat, and even worse, because we do bad things with this body. Okay, so we're all miserable, we're all garbage in front of the Lord. Okay, objectively speaking. So it is so important for us to break away from this self-glorification, self-esteem, self-confidence. Our confidence comes from Christ, not from our own achievement, status, or whatever. How to do this? Okay, to make someone humble. Okay, for children. Okay, or if we're in the army, in a monastery, there will be a strict a supervisor who will say, "You are stupid, you are garbage, you forget this, you forget that, you don't know how to do this." And the person becomes humble, and then he can learn. Okay, he can learn how to change. If we don't have someone like this pushing us, then we need to be able to do it ourselves, ourselves. Okay, to break away from this mindset, from this feeling, because sometimes we know we have this problem, but we cannot fix it. Okay, at least we need to understand that each and every one of us has it, and then we need to find ways of fixing it. And we need to not avoid people who criticize us, who are those very straight. Okay, maybe even without reason, because maybe even undeserved. But we feel that, okay, he said these painful words about me. This is good for me. This hits my vainglory heart. I'm not as good as I thought. Myself, I'm nothing. I'm garbage. Okay, and of course, if we can put ourselves in that kind of setting, okay, that I'm not just the best, I'm the boss, I tell people this, I tell people that. That we are in a setting that, we can be adjusted by other people, okay? Our blind spots, okay, our vainglory, they can adjust it, they can see it, okay, they can tell us. Because this society now, this correctness, okay? Oh, you are so smart. Oh, you have this status. Oh, it's very fake, very full of deceit. Okay, we should know the flattery of this world, and we need to avoid it. Okay, avoid it in our families, with our friends. Okay, this spirit of deceit, this spirit of fakeness, the spirit of flattery that's all around us. We need to be like children, like the Lord said, not this infancy, that we don't have responsibility, run around, play games all the time. No, like children in terms of humble heart, open mind, willing to embrace what people say, different views, compare. And there is also another important thing that sometimes we can be tricked, is that devil is mimicking the Lord and his virtues. So some of these sects and fake religions, there is only one true religion, which is true Christianity, Orthodox Christianity. But many fake religions, even Eastern religions, they have this as though they are so humble and they are so they don't need anything from this world. They are distant from this world, and they pretend that they are very pious and humble. But you just need to touch it a little bit, and you'll discover that it's full of proudness. It's full of vainglory. It doesn't tolerate anything else. Okay, any other views. Okay, it considers that they are the saviors of the world, and that everybody else is just blinded folk that is in need of being rescued by them, through them, and they are some archons or some Buddhas or something else. So it's actually fake. There is no real humbleness in those religions, in those because they rely only on themselves. In their, and of course the devil is also helping, but in terms of what they preach, what they believe is that I myself, I can grow, I can develop. Like Buddha himself said, everything I've achieved, it's only me myself. I had never asked anyone else. Okay, and they find it shameful to ask something from someone else, to rely on God. Oh, how shameful it is. So we can feel this great proudness. It's immense proudness out there. So let us be wise. The devil, he is trying to mimic. He's trying to mimic the virtue, but it's all fake. The true virtue comes from the Lord and from the Holy Spirit. May this virtue be with us. May the Lord keep us away from any sin, any deceit, any flattery of this world, that only truth and His goodness, His blessing be with us. Amen. God bless.